What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy back once again. It's your man Disco Jackson. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to our lovely show that we have that we brought to you for you to get through these hard times right now, this quarantine that we going through. It's the T and Henny Show, man. We spilling all
man, it's a damn block party, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
We spilling all the tea, man. Let me get this out first, man. We spilling all the tea, man, and we sipping some Henny sometimes. I got with me, as always, the lovely Lex.
Hey guys.
And my man that holds it down over here, my man Dirk.
That's right. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
On this, what's today? Tuesday? What Tuesday?
Yeah, we don't know what day it is.
Man, I ran out of days, bro. I don't know.
We alive.
We alive, man. We alive and we ain't sick. So I guess that's all we can ask for right now. You know?
Yep.
What we sipping on tonight is a block party, man. Hoping everybody come out to join and have some fun. I'm giving away some money tonight. I'm giving away a couple of dollars. I ain't giving away
Oh, dang. I need to give
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Brandon, where you at? My cash app.
You gonna send Brandon your cash app?
He owed me a couple of drinks.
What you sipping on over there?
Get ready to click that link so y'all can come up here and join us. We're gonna swap y'all in and out tonight. We got space for 3 people at a time. Show us what you're drinking on. If you got quarantine hair, put a skull cap on or something. Come on up here.
Quarantine
we don't
hair?
judge.
What's the quarantine hair? What is that? Dirt, what's quarantine hair?
Man, they can't go to the hair salon. What they gonna do?
So they looking a little bit rough.
You got some struggle hair out there.
I sent you some quarantine hair.
The struggle hair.
I don't have those worries. I can go ahead and.
Hey man, look. I'm woofing right now. I wear a hat every episode, man. I'm woofing, bro. I need a haircut. I can't do it. Lexus done sent what you done sent me, Lex.
That's the quarantine hair right there.
Good God Almighty. Oh Lord. Hey, I'm gonna download this joint and put it up here. I'm gonna do my best. But tonight we got a good show for you, man. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna work through it. We're gonna have some fun, some laughs. We're gonna sip on something. What you over there sipping on, D?
I got some wine tonight. I'm not a wine drinker, but the wine keeps me controlled. So I drink a little bit here and there.
Control. Did your wife tell you to drink that?
Nah, man.
I'm just asking, bro.
Man, if I drink what I normally drink, I'll be on here like this.
Nodded. Oh my God. Like a dope fiend, man.
You old sleepy drunk.
Dope fiend.
I can't sit still and drink. I'm done.
What you drinking on, Lex?
Well, you guys know I was kind of under the weather, so I'm drinking some apple juice.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with apple juice. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with apple juice. I got my little. Hey, I'm over here with this today, Dirk.
Hold on. Back that up. Oh hell! You just switched it out.
I'm over here, hey Dirk. I'm over here with the Costa Rican Florida de Cana. I don't know what this is called, but
don't even know what you're drinking.
It's rum.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
All right,
y'all. Let's get to it tonight. What we talking about? Boom, dating. Can you date a person with kids? Can you date a bisexual person? Can you date an adult entertainer outside of race? I want to start it off with this though. I didn't put this one up there. Let's start it off with this. And I need all of y'all to be real with me. Can you date down? This question is for the ladies, because men do it all the time. We do. We dating down all the time, constantly. You know, what people don't understand what dating down is. Can you date someone that's perceived to be under your level of, I guess, work or social status? Doesn't have as much as you perceive wise, material wise, I guess. Can you date down? Lex?
Yes.
You could date down?
Mm-hmm.
So you could date somebody that makes less money than you?
Yep.
You think so?
I know so.
You have no
I've
problem?
I've done it. Not at all.
Okay.
As long as they handle their own business and it doesn't affect our relationship, I sure can.
Okay. So you're not going to try to emasculate that man?
No. Okay. As long as he catch my, we have fun. He make me laugh. He treat me right. I'm good.
That's all that matters.
And ladies and gentlemen, if y'all drinking with us, right? If you come on the click the link. Where's the link? I need the link up there.
You want the link up now?
Yeah, put it up now. And if you don't want to come up on the link, I need to see some drink emojis in the comments so we know you rocking with us.
Yes.
All right, let me get it up here. But back to Lexus while I do this. So
I can, as long as it doesn't affect, our relationship, because sometimes when you do, I don't even want to say date down, but there are times, dating is expensive.
yes,
And women, we always think the man is supposed to, take us out and pay for everything. So I know it can get very expensive, and there's a way, for you to say, well, shoot, I ain't got it, but I can cook for her, or we can do a picnic. I think that is just so romantic.
Yeah, it's 2020. You know that, right?
Look, I only can speak for me.
Okay, I got you.
I only can speak for me. So you don't have to take me to all these expensive restaurants. You can take me to Chick-fil-A to get a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and we can eat it at a park. Just come up with some type of creative ways. Now, I am a foodie, so you would know that when we do talk. I am a foodie. Even if you try to cook for me, I'm all about it. I'm open.
Disco, you think that Chick-fil-A date works?
Say it again.
You think that Chick-fil-A date gonna work?
Hell no, it ain't gonna work, man. Ain't nobody. Come on, bro. Are you crazy?
Man, give me some waffle fries. Give me some waffle fries. You might get date number 3 or 4.
Oh,
man,
God. You know what?
Chick-fil-A
is good though. Chick-fil-A is bomb.
Man,
but
waffle fries are bomb.
Nah, I don't think. Nah, y'all ain't. Nah, I ain't going.
But like I said, I only can speak for myself. I don't know about the other women.
So let's do this. So you single, you meet a dude, and y'all talk, and he's like, you know what? Chick-fil-A, first date.
Why not?
You good?
Why not? Let's go.
Okay.
Now the second day, he better put some thought into it.
Okay.
It's all about thought. You know what? He could have taken me on the first date, right? We could have been talking, and I could tell he noticed that, okay, every lunch break I go to Chick-fil-A to get some waffle fries, right? So, he could think of it. Yeah, he could think, and he could say, oh, she loves Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Or, it could be, I know that he's listening. If that's our date to go to Chick-fil-A for some waffle fries, he's been paying attention to me. But, second date, third date, I hope he do keep it a little spicy and interesting and take me to Maestro's or something.
No.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Here we
you
go.
Dating down, remember?
I'm dating down. Yeah,
so now he got to take the Maestros, huh?
Well, you know what? He can go home and cook me some Maestros.
No.
He can go home and cook me some. I keep forgetting when I'm dating down.
Nah, see, you ban yourself. You ban who you are. Don't switch it.
I'm dating down. But like I said, I'm a foodie. I love good food, whether it's costs $5 or whether it's $500. I love good food. So
okay, $5 or $500. You love good food, but you heard that though, right, Derek? You see how that just came out?
He had to bring me back.
It sounds so cute.
Yeah, it was natural. You know what? That was natural. That was you being who you are, and that's what you actually want. So later on down the line, that's going to come out, bro. That's you not going to
later on down the line. He do need to put a little bit of effort, whether it's
everybody can't afford a Maestro's dinner, bro. I've been there.
So
everybody can't afford it. I've done it. I've dropped some bills in it. You can't do it, man. Everybody cannot do that. Even on a good payday, you can't. But you said that. You said it, so that's what you want. That's what you're accustomed to.
That's what I'm accustomed to.
Exactly. So that dude that you date down with can't do that. You're not going to be happy.
I'm not accustomed to it because that's what men take me. I take myself to these nice places.
Okay.
I would eat by myself. A lot of places that I have experienced is because I've taken myself there, and I'll introduce the guy to it. So. And while we can't go to my shows, I might pay for it. I know. I have taken a guy out on a date.
Where? It wasn't there.
No, it was to Capitol Grill.
That ain't Maestro's, bro. That ain't the same. It ain't
Maestro. I mean, it's not the same, but I have taken him out to a steak. Capitol Grill ain't cheap either. Everything is a la carte.
It ain't cheap, but it's not. It ain't them two different places, man.
And that was the first date?
It's a la carte.
That was first date?
No, that was like date number 7, 8.
Okay, gotcha.
The first date, he cooked for me.
Oh,
okay. You know what though? Yeah. I tried that, but they said, "Nah, I ain't trying to."
And you can cook too.
Well, thank you for recognizing that. I appreciate you, but they don't feel comfortable with coming to somebody's house, man. First date.
Well, I mean, you an officer, so close it is. I got a permit. Well, I do have a permit, so I'm
Go ahead. Say
good.
what you gotta say.
I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. I mean, sometimes you can feel somebody out before going to their house. I don't like people coming to my house. Like I've dated a guy for a year. He did not come to my house for like a year or so. So
Okay.
I do understand that. But the first day he cooked for me. But we also talked on the phone for a couple of months. So
my man T says, take me to Eddie V's.
hey, we can go there too.
Yeah, and you gonna pay?
Get that lobster tail. We can go Dutch, or I'll pay for it.
That lobster be rocking, man. Yeah,
I need somebody to keep that link. I need somebody.
You know what, man? For some reason, the comments ain't that people they're talking, but I got to figure this out real quick.
On Facebook?
Yeah, it's going through Facebook, but it's not coming up through here. And through
I thought y'all forgot about us. I was like,
no, they talking, man. They rocking. I'm trying to keep up with them talking, and man, Brandon commented. He says a dive water at Capitol Grill is not.
Now I see the comments. Okay, on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go to the phone on Facebook.
Hey y'all,
what did Brandon say? Hold
on, this is what I'm gonna have to do. Hey everybody that's watching from my page, my personal page, click the link and go through the you got to go through the Disco Jackson page and watch through there, please. That way we can there you go. Okay,
there they go. We can see you.
I can see you now, Khalid. What did you do? Whatever you did, tell everybody else to do that.
Hi, Corlia. I hope you said her name right.
The Jerome Jackson page is working.
Oh, so that page is working, my page?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Stay on my page and watch it through there. Nikki coming in early. Hey.
Hey, Nikki.
Hey,
I need to see some of your hair.
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay, because hey, Lex, it was confusing.
I'm sorry. I got too much going on. I'm trying to. I'm sorry. Let me fix this. Let me fix this right now.
All right, Michelle.
Oh,
hey. Get the live notification tonight. All right, we see Michelle. I see it. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see the comments?
There you go.
Hold on. This is.
All right, it should be streaming through my page now, guys. We're gonna rock through there, and it should be good to go. Hey, Nikki, go ahead. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Good evening. How are you?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
You're looking beautiful as always.
Thank you. I lost the video. What happened?
Did you? I'm sorry.
If you can't see the video, Nikki, then refresh your
Oh wait, now I can. Browser. Yeah, I can now.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
I need to see some Kool-Aid or something in your hand.
Wait, T already acting up. T said, I went to Chick House months later only to find out she couldn't keep her roaches under control. Oh nah, we ain't eating. I ain't scared like that. Let me get out of there. Y'all remember your parents say don't touch nothing, don't get close to the wall because you don't want them to jump where you bring it out. Nah, T. I don't know who you be dating, T.
Yeah, no, I made a comment on your page. While the video was streaming, and I have dated down, as you say, or that he's made less money than I have, and it was a struggle. So I mean, he couldn't afford certain things, and I would end up paying for a lot of the dates or things that when we go out. But he could pay for what he was able to pay for, and I wasn't totally hung up on that because I know that finances change, and I was trying to encourage him to get his hustle on and do things, but he was lazy, so I had to cut that loose because he was not ambitious and wasn't aspiring to do anything, and I wasn't trying to always pay for stuff, and like my mother always said, you're supposed to marry up, and women supposed to marry up.
Now we getting to it. We're supposed to marry up, huh?
Women generally, because from the traditional.
You're supposed to get a man that got some bread. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Because the man is supposed to provide, and so that's where
a man is supposed to provide. Okay.
Supposed to, yeah. Because
I'm making notes of all of this. Go ahead.
That's where
you're gonna bring it back, Nikki.
Oh Lord.
He Petty Jackson.
Where did you go? Where did she go? I had somebody else that popped in. I don't know where she went, but go ahead. Oh, first of all, what are you drinking, Nikki? You gotta go if you ain't drinking.
That's what I'm saying.
When you drink that, man, this is the block party, baby. We having fun tonight. Where's the drink?
Hold up. If T not drinking alcohol, she drinking tea. So I mean, oh no, Lex. Sorry.
That's all because I was sick.
Yeah, so am I.
They say antibiotics and alcohol don't mix.
Hey, are you there?
Oh yeah, no, now your video's gone.
Oh, no.
Lex, what's going on?
There she go.
There she go. Oh, she was there. What you doing over there, Disco?
That wasn't me.
Brandon,
okay, there it is.
Women dating down makes them unhappy.
Women. There we go. What's up, B? Welcome to the show, baby. The infamous Brandon. Women
Brandon,
dating down.
Yeah, I'm drinking something.
Women dating down makes them unhappy. I believe so. I don't think a woman is going to be satisfied with the man that's making less money than her or has less than her. Or I believe that she sees him as a subordinate and sees him as a what's the word I'm looking for, man? I can't find the word right now, but he's less than they're not equal. You know what I mean?
But I mean, I can see how it probably could cause some trouble, but
it'll be a strain on the relationship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, that's realistic. Come on,
right,
now,
Yasmin.
DJ.
Right.
It'll be a strain on the relationship.
I just made a post about this the other day, Yaz, and a lot of females said they ain't building no more, man. They not building. They want the man that they want him to already be where he needs to be on her level. They ain't building it no more. I don't get it. Hey.
Welcome. Was she doing backflips?
Michelle, you got your Stella, okay?
Michelle got the Stella. All right, let's go ahead and get straight into let's get into that. I just wanted to get that. We're gonna come back to that.
What Brandon drinking?
All right, so can y'all date somebody with kids?
You know, like I said yesterday, no, not with young or school age kids.
Not with why not?
Because that's going to take up a lot of time and got baby mama drama, or he may or may not. But
he may
not. But the school age kids, that takes up a lot of time, a lot of energy. I've been there. My kids are grown now, so
okay.
I'm an empty nester, and I'm looking for somebody, as you said previously, equally yoked or equal. If you're, he has his kids, fine. You take care of your kids. He's not ready to be able to get up and go at any time. He got to get a sitter for the kids. He can't, so no. That's fine.
You can't. That's fine. That's fair.
Yeah.
Lex.
As long as it don't affect the relationship.
How would it affect the relationship?
If when I'm ready to go, you better be willing and ready to go as well. I don't want to hear I gotta find a sitter.
Yeah, see,
I got
to
weekend. And I've had that. I've had that happen. My ex has 2 kids, and at first it was a struggle. It was until I had a conversation and say, look, I know you are being a father and taking care of your kids, and I commend that, but it has been a strain, so I had to adapt. Every other weekend he got his kids, but the weekend where he didn't have his kids, he was there for me, so I get it. As long as it, like I said, as long as it don't affect the relationship. Now, he is the first guy that I have dated with children. Even though I had a child, for some reason, I always attract guys that didn't have kids. So he was the first guy that I dated that had children. But as long as it don't affect my relationship, I'm good. And I'll be a great stepmother. I treat kids like they're my own. So,
Dirk, we know you married, but
I wasn't always married though. Come on. I think it's really about where you are in your life and what you're willing to deal with, right? Because your mindset, and you also got to think about too the dating pool, right? The odds of you finding if you 45, you might there might be some slim pickings out there, and you got to be prepared for that. If you want, the person you meet 9 times out of 10, whether the kids are small or they grown. You might have to go in and suck that up. I mean, it's just about where you at and what you're willing to deal with. Like if you deal with somebody, if you're dating somebody like up front and they have kids, but you never see them, how do you grow your relationship? It has to be some kind of balance there.
Man, B says if a man dates a woman with kids, he has to be prepared to come in dead last. I'm not going. Let me say this. I can date a woman with kids. I don't necessarily. Well, I mean. Yeah, I can. For my whole dating life, I guess my adult life, man, I've been the women I've been coming in contact with, they had kids, and it's always either 2 or better, man. It's always either 2 kids or better. For those of you that don't know, I don't have children.
But how did you manage that in dating with? How did you manage that dating women with kids? How did that go?
I mean, it was all right. I love kids, man. I'm a good dude. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to hate your kids because it's some of it. Sometimes it's it can be a struggle. What Brandon puts up right here. If a man dates a woman with kids, he has to be prepared to be coming dead last. I get that, but at the same time,
I think women know. I think people know when they dating.
Her kids should always come first. So I get that, man.
Oh,
I applaud good parents, man. A good mother, I applaud her. But here's the flip side to that. Believe it or not, I've had women tell me they can't date me because I don't have kids. That's crazy to me.
Really?
That is crazy to me, man. They tell me
I've heard that.
That's
they can't date me
interesting.
because I don't have children. Like, are you serious?
Because
they don't think you can't relate to kids or something.
Talk.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna tell you why they say that, or what I've heard many times. What they say is, especially if they're of a certain age and they have kids that may still be under like 18, when they bring a man into their life, assuming that he's going to be there for the long haul,
right?
They want to know that you have some experience with kids, so it's not like you coming in. That's what they say. They like he didn't even know what to think or how to deal because he's never had the experience of having kids. So I'd rather.
But who's to say that though? I've had you got man. Asking some of these people that know me right here, bro. I've raised people kids. I've done it.
For them to assume that before they ask you, I think that's wrong.
They'll take your mic off.
But how soon do you meet these children?
I don't know. Hold on. Hey, Elle, you talking? What's up?
Her mic on mute.
Get your mic off mute, girl.
Click the little microphone with the slash.
Yeah, you don't have to show your face. That's fine.
How soon do you meet these kids, though?
What do you mean?
Like, if you're dating a woman, when do you meet these kids so you can interact or be around them? Because I know for me, you ain't meet my kid for at least probably a year. I mean,
you gotta make sure that they're gonna be around.
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, I'm cool with that. I don't know. I don't know, man. Sometimes I've met them right away. Sometimes it's been a while before I met them.
Because I wouldn't want. So for me, I would prefer not to meet your children until I know that we are serious. Because I get attached to children, and kids. What happened to Miss Lex?
I knocked my drink over. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh hell!
Come on, man. I'd be like, what happened to Miss Lex?
My bad. Go ahead.
So for me, I would prefer not to meet your children until I know that we are serious.
As it should be.
That's right. I agree.
Yeah.
I have had to tell somebody before, man. Look, keep it. Keep people away from your kids. I don't want to meet them right away. I mean, not that I don't want to meet them,
right?
But it's too soon. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you don't know if these kids might like you or not.
Stop bringing dudes around your kids, man. You don't want to.
Exactly, because if it doesn't work out, then you move on to the next one, and the same thing. Your kids looking at you like, you ain't my dad.
Maybe like come through. They sleep in the back.
I'll be like, I don't want to be your mom.
Luckily, I never had that problem, but I can't tolerate somebody. I told one person, man, look, the first time that one of your kids say to me, "You ain't my daddy," I'm gone.
I fight kids.
I can't tolerate that.
I know that.
So look,
welcome back,
ladies and gentlemen. If you got a drink and you drinking with us, put a drink emoji up in the comments.
Put the drink
emoji. Put that link up one more time.
Let me put the link up right here. I'm about to get. Hey, I'm gonna need y'all cash apps here in a few minutes, man. I'm gonna buy somebody.
We're gonna be asking for cash. Yep.
I'm gonna buy somebody. Hey, what's up?
You want to come up like Elle just did finally?
We're gonna have to get you some internet instructions, man. How to use the camera.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. What's up? What you want to say?
I think it
Hold on. What do you drink? If you ain't got to drink, you just got to go. So 3, 2.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
I think a single mother can date a man without children, but I think it is a little hard to understand each other sometimes.
It's what?
It's a little hard to understand each other sometimes.
What do you mean?
Okay, so a man might feel pushed away when the mother doesn't have time to chat and to be able to just kind of jump around and move like people like to do when they're dating.
Right.
So a man could be offended by saying, "I'm tired. I don't have time to talk to you right now. I'm doing 10 things while you're trying to chat with me right now."
Right.
And men can be offended by that and take it kind of personal. But you have like 100 things going on in your household.
Huh.
You know, you teleworking right now. We teleworking.
Mm-hmm. Kids running around screaming, they hungry.
You know, it's a stressful time.
I get it.
And a man might feel like, hey, you're not making time to see me. You're not really talking to me that much. Because when I'm done everything, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I might need some quiet time.
Exactly.
And when you date a single guy, it's selfish to him because he's probably ready to go have some fun.
Yeah, he doesn't understand. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So it can work, but it can be difficult.
Just make sure they understand and then they're patient.
Okay, well, I guess I understand that.
Brandon, don't be simple.
Make time for what they want. That is true, but it can be hard.
People make time for what they want, but it can be hard.
That's absolutely true.
Say that. Well, you make time for what you want, but you can also need to make time for yourself in between that.
So how do you? All right, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. Brandon says, "Why would a man without kids want to date a woman with kids?" Hey man, I mean,
good Lord,
I don't know, man. They might be good people, B. There's a lot of good females that have kids, man. Sometimes they have.
When you first meet them, like wherever at the bar or out at a party, they're not wearing a label. Hey, I have kids. So you meet somebody,
right?
And you like them. You talk to them. You get to know them. Then you find out, and maybe after in the first conversation, the date or whatever, later on that they have kids.
Right.
So
they might be a victim of circumstances, man. I don't look down on any one of them because they have a kid. You know, there's some good people that
What's Brandon's story?
Have kids, you know what I mean?
A guy told me he couldn't date me. He couldn't take me home to his mama because I had a kid.
Oh, wow.
Really? Why?
Yeah, he told me that.
Wow.
He told we was dating for a while. First of all, I should have knew it was a no because my mother hooked me up with it. Him. So that was a lie.
Oh. So L, go ahead? I'm sorry.
But no, we were talking for a while, and his mom, he always would rush me out the house, or when his mom was around, like he didn't really want me to be around. So I'm like, what's up? Why are you always, trying to want me to kind of leave when your mom come around or etc. And he was like, well, my mom want me to be with a princess. And I said, well, what that make me? What's wrong with that? He said, well, you have a child. I said, well, nigga, you ain't no prince.
Oh my God.
So that was the last. So my mother got whiffed of it and she cursed him out. And to this day, he'll be sliding in my little DM. Hey, Lex, how you doing? I'm good. You find your princess yet?
Wow.
That's crazy. Are you serious? He wanted a princess.
Crazy.
And so you're not a princess because you have a child?
I had a son. Which, mind you, I never, like, my son was never around him. I never was like, what I can't stand is people be on the phone and you can hear their kids in the background. I can't stand that.
I know.
But like, you would have never known I had a child. He only knew I had a kid because my mom, told him about me. But yeah, he said he couldn't date me because I had a child.
That's crazy.
They only act up when you get on the phone.
Hey,
kids do that.
El, have you had that problem? Have you had a guy say he can't date you because you have kids?
I've never had a guy have a problem with it.
Never.
No, I think this day and age, at our age, most people have one.
Yeah,
not everybody, but most females, like, especially if you had them young. I feel, I think most of us have one. Every now and then you meet a guy without any, or a female without any, but like that's not often.
No, it's not.
So
it's cool. I think it's like expected. I've never been through that.
But why? Somebody help me understand, bro. How could you tell a man you don't want to date him because he don't have kids? I'm still stuck on this.
I think
I don't know.
I think they're trying to be good to you. They don't want you to be tied down when you don't really have to be. It comes with the relationship sometimes after a moment because your time and stuff will be affected by your mate.
But that makes no sense to me. If
so
I
you
wanted
never
to deal with
asked
you and
them?
your kids, huh?
You never asked it?
One of them said that one of them said because they don't want any more kids, which is fair, and they feel that I'm going to want children.
Oh, right.
Okay, that
That's
makes
a good
sense.
point.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, that leads us to Michelle. She says she's over 40, and a man without kids may still want some of his own.
Yeah.
I'm done having kids. I popped out my 2 at the same time. It's a wrap.
Okay, so
that's a good point. Yep.
So at the end of the day, it's really about communications versus communicating versus assumptions, right? You assuming off the bat that's what he want without asking them.
Right. Exactly. So, but here's the flip side to that. I'll go have kids by somebody else, and we still be together.
Lord. Oh Lord!
What? You ain't got to help me do nothing with the child.
Of course, Eddie Jackson find a way.
What do you mean?
Get what he want?
Huh?
That is just craziness.
How's that craziness?
Find out what he want.
How is that crazy, El? Please explain that.
You with someone and you go and have a baby with somebody else at the same time.
You don't want it, so what's the problem?
Baby mama drama.
You don't want it. What are you mad about? What is there to be mad about?
And that's the point of being with somebody that doesn't have any, so y'all can have them together.
Yeah.
But it's as you just said, it's not many out here. I'm gonna just keep it real. For me,
you
at
can
my age,
find some good women without children. I'm sure.
Say what?
I'm sure you can. You can find a good woman that doesn't have any kids yet.
Where?
You can. That's just that what
my kid is 23. I don't mind. I don't want any more kids, but if my husband want a child, I'll give him one.
I said that. Yeah.
See, look at Yaz. That's what I'm talking about. I thought I was done and gave him one. Love. God damn, Yaz, you got me stuttering. Love it. She had one at 45, y'all.
Wow, yeah.
So she had one.
I said I have to be married if I have another child, though.
Was that the first child?
No, that's her second.
She said she thought she was done. But...
Oh yeah. Unless you're really in love, you want to make that man happy. That can happen. I say if I fall in love with a man that doesn't have any kids, that wouldn't be fair to say no.
Okay, you're a very nice person.
Oh.
You have a nice soul. But guess what?
What?
You gotta go.
Hey, what's our other topics? We talked about the kids. What
dating
about race?
Dating outside your race. I did that once.
And before we do that, I need to see some more drink emojis, and I need to.
What you drink? I know y'all are a little too sober.
I ain't even gonna.
I need you to tell us what you. Oh wait,
here's my vodka.
I ain't no. That's all water.
Don't judge me.
Y'all too sober in here.
Oh, okay. Because the lively when you Lex and Disco, y'all the lively ones.
Right now, put your cash apps up, y'all. Put your cash apps up.
Yeah, put your cash app names up.
To make it fair, because I know the majority of y'all. I know the majority of y'all, so it won't be fair. I'm gonna let Lex pick somebody. Put your cash apps up right now. Let's go. I'm about to sit somebody. I'm about to buy somebody right
none of them.
Hurry up. Put your cash apps up, man. Put your cash apps up. Y'all got like 60 seconds to get them up here. Let's go. Where they at? All right. So can you dang, Anika's quick with it.
Tesla, if you don't want to drink, put some Kool-Aid in there, some water, some bottled water, something.
Right, something up there. What you going? What you got? I'm drinking McDonald's Sprite that's strong enough for me. Hey, them McDonald's Sprites burn a hole in your throat.
Don't you be like this.
Put your cash apps up. All right, go. So can we date outside the race? Was that the next question?
Yeah.
Have you? And I dated outside my race. He was from Pakistan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and how that came about is because my girlfriend back then, her husband was whatever. I don't know if they're married still, but he's from Pakistan, and it was his friend of his. So, she just said, "Oh, why don't you go out with him?" And I was like, "I don't know." And, we just went on a couple of dates, and it was like he was cool. He acted more black than Pakistan. He, tried to be all cool and whatnot. But it was different because he was Muslim, but he wasn't the hardcore Muslim. Obviously, I mean, he smoked and he drank. Right. But he was all right.
The soldier's Miss Halima Peru. Thank you, love. Welcome. Good to have you here. Thank you. The amazing voice you have. So how was that? How was that experience?
It was different. It was okay. It just ended up breaking it off because we just grew apart, and it kind of got annoying after a while. I mean, he was just. I mean,
was it the cultural difference, or
it was that, but I think mainly we went our separate ways because his mother, and he was married. Actually, he was married before to this white woman, but then they got divorced for whatever reason. I don't know. But his mother over in Pakistan wanted him to settle down and marry a Pakistani woman.
Right.
She kept, she kept saying and asking him, when you come back home, we're gonna, hook you up, and he kept dodging her. That's when we were dating. And I was like, look, you can't keep dodging your mother, too long, so.
I think, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Nikki. Hey,
go
scroll through and pick somebody. Can you see the comment?
Mary R. Huh? Her name is Mary Supernova. Supnove. SUPNOV.
All right,
Mary.
Well, she's about to get it. We got some more coming, y'all. Supernova. Let me go up to you, Rosie.
But I would consider doing it again. Not a Pakistani, but I mean, like, as I was saying, until I start traveling or whatever, I'll move back to DMV because I'm from DC. But the people here in Texas, they're sorry. I mean, the guys.
Sorry.
The guys here.
We can't find you a country man.
Oh, heck no. All these little rednecks around here, please. That's
what part of Texas are you in?
They were hitting me up. I am in the. What is he doing?
I got a green screen.
I'm in Mansfield, Texas, which is like the suburbs. It's like Silver Spring is to DC and Maryland, and so
we can't see it. Disco.
No, I forgot it's a green screen on there. And it's
welcome, Sugar Michelle.
We got
it's money style.
It's Michelle. Hey.
I have never dated outside my race, but I have had people outside of my race come on to me and ask me out. But this is the thing. And I don't know what it is because I don't intentionally discriminate. But it's like, even if the man is attractive, it's just something that doesn't go beyond that for me. Like, I can't explain it. But I can think that he looks nice and is attractive or handsome or whatever, but it's just something beyond that it never gets past that point.
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested in anything past that. And it probably is something that is unconsciously going on, not intentional. You know what I mean? So
it was something intentional with me because even though I'm half Korean, many people say, "Well, would you date a Korean guy?" I was like, "Oh, hell no!" It's just something about a brother. I just said, "Well, would you date? How about a white man?" And I've seen them. I said, "I haven't really seen anybody that's good looking who's white." Except maybe celebrities. I said, okay, how about like if he's a George Clooney looking guy, he's good looking. I would date somebody like that, but it's just I prefer a brother.
This has got to be the best comment I've seen right here.
I connect better with a brother than anybody.
I'm with Yaz though. I'm with you, Yaz.
A vibe is a vibe.
Even if it's a nice guy and I find them attractive, it's like it never gets to that vibe thing where maybe I'm not letting myself go. Maybe I'm just not.
You got that little confidence up,
go in the moment, but it's not intentional. I'm not consciously saying this person is not black, so you can't date this person. It's just something just
hold on, let me try it right
I'm
now.
never gonna say never.
Why would you entertain that? Why would you entertain him?
Because
why
that's
would you entertain him?
Black women don't date outside their race so they can continue to make black men suffer.
Brandon, you need to send me some money for a drink, Brandon, because I'm stressed over here. So I think you need to send me something.
So hold on.
Let's
get real. Shook. You just said you never dated outside your race.
You know I want.
No, she said culture.
Oh, okay, culture.
I said I was
about to take you a line of truth ain't in your ass. Go ahead, Shook.
Because you know I had to talk on this.
Go ahead.
I said, wait a minute. Oh, I can answer this. So my culture is African American. Those of you who do know me know that.
That's your culture.
Those of you who don't know me, I was raised by a whole black family. But so I've never dated a white guy. I don't think I ever will date a white guy. I'm not attracted to them.
Hold on.
And it's
Shook! You were raised in the African American.
Yes.
Okay, you was raised by African American people.
Yes.
You ate collard greens, cornbread, struggled, and all that good stuff. You did all that. Cookouts, family.
Yes.
See that face she gave
you? I'm just, okay.
Hey, I told you she was raised by African American.
I got to give you a touch. What area was you raised in? What area?
What area was I raised in?
Yeah.
I grew up in Landover in Southeast.
If I say all up,
there you go.
so if I say all mothers, what that mean?
What?
on mothers?
Huh?
What?
No. How about this? Let me ask you this. What did you put in the potato salad?
On mothers.
Be careful. My fingers on the bit.
Come on now. Don't play with me. Let's go. Look at. Come on now. Don't play with me.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Don't play with me.
Come on, girl.
Don't play with me. Go on my page. I know you be seeing what I cook, and I know you.
He muted you, Chef.
But go ahead, sis. Why don't you date a white guy though?
No, it's okay.
No,
I've never dated a white guy. I'm not attracted to him. Plus, I wouldn't have nothing in common with him. I don't even date black guys that only date white women because I'm not that person. They're not gonna like me. They're not gonna like my demeanor, my character. They're not gonna like my cooking. They're not gonna like none of that. So it's not. If you like what you like, like what you like, and I want to be able to relate to somebody. And if I can't relate to you culturally, what I'm going to date you for?
Yeah, that's true.
I appreciate that. I can 100% appreciate that. I thank you. I definitely appreciate that.
Exactly.
So hey, I got the 2 full. I got to get my man Jabron in. So Chuck, can we get you to come back?
Yeah, we only can do 3 guests at a time.
All right, I'll get you back. Jabron, this a funny dude here, man. What's up, homie?
Oh, nothing much, player. How are you?
How you doing today? What you got to talk about? Hold on, where you drink at, man? If you ain't got a drink, you gone. 3.
You ain't asking about my drink.
1.
That's right.
Oh, right here, baby. Right here. I drink from a mason jar.
Go ahead. We listen. What's up, bro?
What's the question? Would you date outside your race?
Hey, would you date outside?
I don't know if I can really qualify for that since I'm made up of 2 races.
I was getting ready to ask though. Now, if you date somebody, I guess you have to date somebody a different whole nationality or something.
I got to date them all out of different countries.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you consider yourself as?
So what I consider myself as, well, what I checked on the census that I did today, which I was late on.
What do you consider?
I checked Black, American, and white. That's what I checked.
You checked both of them. Okay.
I checked both of them because I was, I could do that. Now, when I was born, my daddy was just like black, and that's what he checked, and it kept on moving.
Okay.
So going to the question of would you date someone outside your race, because I grew up in the black community. I grew up in Capitol Heights over there by Southern Avenue.
Okay.
So Prince George's County. So I raised around black people my entire life.
Okay.
So would I date? Assuming I was married, because I am married today. Would I date someone outside of the black race? Absolutely. Because for real, when you turn out the lights, we all the same color. Let's be real. And that's not just a bedroom. That's a conversation also. And everything else that comes along with it.
Yeah. I could do it. I could definitely date outside. I haven't, but I can. I mean, I have no problem against it, man. If they make you happy, they make you happy, man. It ain't all about, I don't understand why some people are just, they can't see outside of their culture,
Yeah.
It's a cultural difference.
Right when I was like a little dude, and it was one date and done. But when I did go out on that date and I went in that restaurant, all the black women.
I don't know if y'all can hear me now. Sounds looks like I'm gone.
Oh, they was after you,
He was looking at me like, "The hell is he doing?" And I was like,
"What? Back to my evil eye."
No, he's saying he went on a date with someone outside of his. Oh, he dropped off. Never mind. Is he still on?
Yeah, go ahead, Derek. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, when I did do that one time, right? This was like, I never did this before. She said she want to go, and I was like, okay. Went to the restaurant, and every black woman in there was looking at me like, the hell is he doing? And I was like, holy, what the hell is all this tension? We just eating, an appetizer, and you could hear them talking, and they're like, the hell is he doing with her? What the hell?
Yeah.
And I was like, that don't feel good. Like, what the hell?
Now, I've had that happen with just going out with someone, not a date, but like let's say it was at a job and we went out to lunch, and things like that. And I've had people look because they assume, that you're together. So I've had the looks from people, but it wasn't even a dating situation. They just saw me with someone, a man that was not black, and made the assumption. And yeah, the looks.
So let me.
What's up with Lonnie? What's up with Lonnie's question? I want him to elaborate on that.
So none of the ladies are married. Are they younger than 35? If they are older, then
I've been married.
I mean,
I'm not now.
I've been married. Yep.
I've never been married, but I want to know what he mean by that.
What you know?
Snooki, what you mean by that, Snooki? They want to know. So
because Brandon laughing.
Let me give y'all this story real quick. I was out with a young lady once, right? Matter of fact, we was at what's the jump? Benihana's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, a mixed couple came in, black dude, white female. The black dude was carrying the I don't know what to call it, but the little baby was in it. The little
carrier.
Yeah, little carrier. So
okay.
they sat down and everything. She was like, "I don't like to see that." I'm like, "Huh?
What?"
I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "I think black men be with white women out of anger and spite." I said, "Well, hold up. You got what about Janet Jackson? What about Serena Williams and all these people?" She said, "This is her words. Black women get with white men out of love. Black men get with
I've heard that.
Get with white women out of spite and anger."
I heard that.
So you try to make black women mad.
But not only that, I've heard that. But no, not only that. I feel that, in my own personal opinion, that when you see a lot of the black celebrities, when they get up there and they made it, they feel, or they really haven't made it if they don't have this trophy on their arm, and she's got to be a blonde white woman.
You know what? We're gonna stop that because this is gonna be a whole nother episode that I already see where this is going to go.
We can continue that because I think with some of the black men who date and want to be married to a white woman, I think it's a complex with them. It stems back to the slavery days when they know that you can't touch a white woman. So it's a challenge to some of them. They feel that, I've made it. Look at me. I'm with a white woman, then I'll be accepted.
Like it's a sign of status.
Status, exactly. But they don't care.
I don't say that because I think that some of them have been dating those women before that. Be who you're gonna be happy with. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
because of their appearance, does that make?
But see, and then I hear the excuse why black men date white women is because they don't have a lot of mouth and they don't do that. So it's like, okay, that tells me something about that black man because that tells me when you say that comment, she doesn't have a mouth and she doesn't. So you want to be dominant over that woman, and you don't want a woman that is able to speak her mind, and doesn't mean that she has to be a mouthy. But I know plenty of mouthy white women.
Do we talk too much?
What kind of talk are you referring to?
I'm not going to say.
Women in general, yes, talk more than men of all races.
I mean, yeah, I ain't going. I'm not touching that. Do y'all talk too much? I ain't gonna say it.
We put Brandon coming up.
I'm not touching that.
No. That's a legitimate question, and if you look at the scientific and the physiological aspects of it, because women and men are completely different. Women obviously can multitask, and men can't. So, and women have. Someone told me that, I think my pastor or somebody, and she's a woman. She told me this a long time ago that the studies were done that women have, several thousand more words than a man.
Right.
And so a man, when he answers a question, he's straight cut to the narrow, give you a short answer. But a woman will be like, "But why?" But no, she wants elaborate. She wants detail, and you dig into it and get more. Men are cut short and sweet, get to the point. We're off the subject, and a woman is still on it. No, but you said so, and why are we still talking about this? So that's because, so that's clearly an example of how women have more words to say. Women talk more. It's just how we're wired.
You do.
It's just a woman thing, not a race thing.
That's a woman. Yeah, that's not a race thing.
On this, hold on, Lex. I'm gonna let you speak, but. Nikki, Michelle, Jabron, I got to kick y'all. We're going to bring in some 3 new people. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Good night.
Come on in here, y'all.
Bye.
Thank y'all for coming up.
All right.
What y'all drinking? I don't see any. I don't see no alcohol.
Yeah, we need some more drink emojis. Are y'all, you doing any more cash apps? Disco
right now. Put your cash apps up, y'all. Put your cash apps up there. Get them up. LA Lex is gonna pick another person. I already done sent 10 out. I bought somebody a drink. Why can't people get to that? Put your cash apps up right now. Put your cash apps up. Did you want to comment, Lex, on that? On her
cash
comment?
app up,
on dating outside of race.
Drinks up, y'all. Where your drinks at? Go ahead.
My father is a mixed race, but like your guy G man, on my applications, I always put made of 2 races. My family are very accepting of in and everyone, but I would say I do prefer a black man. But if I'm vibing with him, I'm vibing, we good. However, if I do bring home another race, it's gonna be, I will, and y'all might hate me for this, but it will be of some type of substance. He has to make me feel, he has to be doing very well financially. He has to be bringing something to the table if I'm bringing this man home to my parents or to my family. Because as a mother, my son, he dates a Mexican girl. And I wasn't being racist, but I kind of frown upon it a little, just because I'm like, you know, they say our men, our kids look at their mother, or they usually date women that resemble their mom or etc. And I'm like, where'd he get this Mexican girl from? That ain't the girl you took to prom. The girl you took to prom looked like me. So it was, you know, and sometimes again, it could be a culture thing. I just don't want for someone to disrespect my culture if I date outside my race. For instance, if I date a white guy and he bring me home to his parents, you know, you're going to find one in the bunch, and that one in the bunch is going to just destroy our entire relationship. All so right. It's just a culture thing.
Snuggie.
What's up, cuz? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you right here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, you good.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, brother. What you got to say?
Oh, I'm just listening, man.
I know you got something dicey to say. They want to know what you meant by these women over 35 not married. What's going on with that?
Oh, I said that basically because the women are limiting
themselves.
The
one.
Yeah, that was him.
He the one. Okay.
Hey, babe, can you put the dogs up? Can you put the dogs up?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hold on, man. I got all my children are barking right now. Hold on, give me a second.
All right.
Downstairs. I'm putting them up. So what I was saying was, if you over 35 and you still limiting yourselves because you want to date within your race, then you missing out on a whole different avenue, a whole perspective of different people. And a lot of people date outside of their race when they're looking for somebody that's compatible to them and can bring what they have to the table or more.
A lot of people date outside of their race because they're looking for something compatible. So I don't want to take that as we're not compatible, the African American race or the black woman, or elaborate on that for me, please.
Well,
I guess what he's saying is if you ain't found nothing by now, you got to keep fishing with the same pond, you won't catch the same shit.
I'm over 35, and
or depending on, you know,
I don't know if y'all can hear me.
How you were raised.
You're good.
Okay, so everybody knows Disco is my cousin, right? So I grew up in DC. I grew up in the hood. I grew up in poverty.
James Creek. Go ahead.
And my cousin know I date everything.
Don't say it like that, cuz. That's where I get it from. Don't say it like that. You date
That's
everything.
where you get it from.
Go ahead, man.
Southwest. But you know, once I got outside of DC and I started seeing different people, different cultures, I opened up a little bit more to to opening myself up to being with different type of people. This shit got an echo on it.
You know what? What you got to do is you got to mute your screen. What you're listening to the feed from the show. No, not that one. You're still on. Are you on Facebook on your computer? All right. Unmute the screen that you're here in the back door. Yeah. Now go to the video in Facebook and mute that. That's what you got to do because you're hearing it twice.
I'm hearing like 3 people right now.
Yeah. Mute the video on Facebook. You mute that one. Once you mute that, we should be good to go. William Christian says younger generations aren't as caught up on race.
They're not.
Yeah,
they're not.
That's true for the most part.
That is so true. Yeah, they're not.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you good. Can you hear us straight?
Yeah.
All right, you can hear us like as soon as I say it, you can hear me now. Yeah, so if you muted that, you should be good to go. So Michelle says not every woman over 35 wants to be married. Okay, I mean that's
who want to grow up lonely and by themselves.
Hey, some people don't. Everybody don't want to be married.
Okay, this is a prime example of not having somebody. This coronavirus right now. Now the people that's by themselves. What if you never get to meet anybody ever again? What if you never get to touch anybody ever again? And you've limited yourself because you're like, I'm not going to date outside my race. I'm going to stick to this. I'm stick to that. I'm going to tell you, I've taken history. I know my Black culture as well as I know every other culture that I've been in. And I'm happy. I'm with a Mexican woman. And I don't look at it as a Mexican woman. I look at it as a woman that complete me and fulfills the things and the needs that I have and I want. Get downstairs.
Unmarried doesn't mean lonely or by themselves. You're absolutely right, because I know there are some people that's probably married and on this coronavirus, and they be like, man, can this nigga just go to work or something, go to the store, because they're not used to them being around 24/7. So you're absolutely right, Elle. Will, I agree. I do want to be married. I don't want to be lonely for the rest of my life, but I'm also not going to like force it or be like, oh my God, I got to find me a man so I can get married. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Again, if I have a vibe, I don't mind dating outside of my race, but if it's a vibe, it's a vibe, but I have a preference. So it's one thing to have a preference, but I guess it's a whole nother can when some people say, well, you know what? I'm tired of dating the same type of man. Let me go date another person, which is understandable. But you do have other people that act completely like that. Not all races act what they're supposed to be acting like. Not all white guys act white guys. I've dated a white guy and he acts so Black that I wouldn't date him if he was a Black guy. So I mean, it's all on your preference.
Here you go, Snooki. She says, Helena Peru says you should be whole within. You shouldn't need him when you want to complete you.
I don't agree with that. I was single for about 7 years after my divorce, and I was happy with myself. I love myself, but I still wanted to be with someone else. I wanted all the things that I've accomplished and achieved in life. I wanted that other person beside me to witness all my downfalls, all my ups, my downs, and my lows. And if you're single and you go through hell and high water to get to where you want to be, and you have nobody beside you to witness that, then that's a lonely feeling.
But Will, you said it. You were happy with yourself first. So you have to be happy with yourself before you can love on somebody else or be in a relationship with someone else. Because ain't nothing like another person being in love with someone they're not happy with themselves.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that's not happy with themselves that find other people to try to complete them, and that's where they mess up.
So your answer to answer your question, Nevada. So should you settle for the sake of loneliness? Hell
no. Hell no.
Hell no. Don't ever do that. No, don't ever date that.
But don't limit yourself by only dating a certain type. Sometimes you gotta look outside that certain type that you're always accustomed to dating, and you might find something better.
So Halima says, so that means you were whole. You were whole within.
Yeah, so let's get into the semantics of just some of these comments, right?
Real quick. Dirk, okay. You did it last time. No, I need you to pick a cash app so I can send them this money.
Who, her or me?
You.
Okay.
Lex, go ahead. Since you about to talk, Lex, you good with it? Go ahead, Lex. Go.
Boss Candy. Candace Wright. Boss Candy. Money side. Candace Wright. Money sign. Boss Candy.
Where's she at, man? What time was that?
10:01.
10:01. All right, let me go find her. All right, go ahead, Dirk.
I'm say, hold on, dang. When did they start putting them in? Okay, hold on.
Answer the question. I'll find it.
Okay, let's do 1001. Corlia Green.
Look,
I don't
got my cousin. We got your cousin.
She just said Boss Candy. Which one is going to be? You know which one is going to be? I don't even.
You just asked me to pick.
No, I told her to go ahead and pick while you talk.
Oh, okay. Well, then she pick whatever her pick is. Then.
Yeah.
I thought you was picking me because I don't know none of them either. I don't know nobody on here.
What
I was saying was the semantics of the word choices, right? When you say complete, you know, when someone says one person could say, my mate completes me, right? And that person can say, well, I was whole and they complete me. Another person may say, well, you need to be complete before you add somebody in. So they shouldn't complete you. They should be an addition to your already happiness. I think what he was saying and what Halima was saying is the same thing. It's just the word semantics of how we define these things. It's just like people say a relationship should be 50-50. And then somebody will be like, no, it should be 100-100. And then everybody's saying the same thing, but it sounds different because everybody's perception of it is different. That's what I just wanted to clarify that.
Okay, my man. I appreciate that. Look, let's slide to this next one real quick. We got to get up out of here soon. Let's slide to this next.
Bisexual?
Yeah, here we go. Could you date a person that's bisexual? Whoop. Lex?
No. No.
Damn, you just ain't even let me talk.
No.
It'd be different from where.
No. Hell no.
Why not?
No. No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Hey, because most women won't do that.
Huh?
That's not something that women want to do.
I have a question.
That's not a fair thing, man. You know, as men, we're like, yo, let's get this bisexual girl. We good.
Right.
If he mess with men.
So I'm sorry. Say that again. Let's go ahead.
Is a bisexual man gay if he mess with men?
I don't know. If he's bisexual, he likes men and women.
So is he gay?
Is that gay if he likes men and women?
I have no comment on this topic.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Over here like this, like
I don't know. Is it?
Comments. Huh? No, I would not date a bisexual.
Hey, like in your movie, they like what they like, right?
They like what they like, right?
Hey, let's go. Let's go. I mean, I know you
perfect.
Try to put the link up one more time.
Okay. The link is pinned. The link is pinned, y'all. It's already at the top.
The link is pinned.
It's at the top of the comment.
Come on in here, Christine. I know you got something to say.
I'm sure you guys have watched Love is Blind.
Love is Blind. What is that?
Okay, it's on Netflix. I know my some people probably watch it in the comments.
I saw it.
Love is Blind, really quick. You're dating blind and you gotta propose to them before even seeing them, right? So it's called Love is Blind. It was really good, real good experiment. Well, the girl fell in love with the guy over this whole, 3 weeks, 4 week span. And he asked if you will marry me. And she said, yes, they meet. Now, he said he had something to tell her. And he said he was bisexual or he used to date men or something like that. He used to date men. And she was like, okay, you didn't feel like you could tell me that, before we've been talking for 3 weeks, that didn't slip out of your mouth. He said, because I didn't want you to judge me.
Right.
Prior to. But with that, I kind of got upset because I felt like, one, he took her right to make a decision.
Yeah.
Because he should have told her up front so she could have made a decision. And he felt, honestly, after kind of just watching the episode, I felt that he wasn't comfortable with himself, or he didn't even know if he was gay, bisexual, or etc. He was confused as hell. So, but to
and he was an asshole on top of that.
And he was a straight queen. So he was a real queen. But no, I could not date a bisexual man.
No. Snuggie.
Yes, sir.
You date a bisexual woman?
Yes, sir. I have.
You said it with no problem. Dirk.
Yes, sir.
Careful. Huh?
What's the question?
Can you if you wasn't married and your wife wasn't watching this?
Oh, stop it. I'm gonna be honest regardless.
Could you date a bisexual woman?
No.
Why not?
I'm greedy.
Are you kidding me?
I'm greedy as hell.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Ain't sharing nothing.
That's the wine talking, man. I ain't talking. We gonna talk to you about it when you sober, man.
Would you date a bisexual woman?
Hell, I've done it. What are you talking about?
Brett.
It's a difference when you date a bisexual woman because you can still have your masculinity. But a woman dating a man that's bisexual, I think he kind of loses masculinity unless he's the man of the two men.
No, ain't no cleaning it up, Will. No.
he was trying to be politically correct.
Mika, I feel like that is something you should definitely discuss ahead of time, like first date. But I have, so it is what it is. Mika, hey, click the link, Mika, because I want to ask you a question. How was your experience? We would like to know.
Lisa said too much juice.
Oh, as women, we are seen as nurturing. As men, we can't quite understand.
I understand.
She says, Colia, I don't care what he is. He is gay. Why the man got to be? How is he gay if he likes women also?
He's gay.
So is the female gay if she likes you know?
I wouldn't say she's gay. I say she might be lesbian.
I would go ahead and take.
Hey, that's the same thing.
No.
Huh?
So why is it that men are okay with women being bisexual, but
society, man, I don't know.
Actually, women can be bisexual and still be feminine. But a man being bisexual, I don't know how they gonna still keep their masculinity.
He can be feminine too.
But that's what I'm saying. Like women don't want to be with a feminine man.
Hey, Mika, you don't have to be on camera. You just do audio.
Some gay dudes out here. That's
Jesus Christ! My mom just joined.
Oh, did she?
Oh,
I gotta change the topic. I'm Tassie in here. I can't be saying this stuff while she in here. Man, she done messed up this
you know what it is? Your mama done called my mama and it got on there.
That's exactly what it is. She done called her. My mother done commented on something earlier with the hand over her face. I'm gonna start. You know what? I ain't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to block my mother, man. I can't do it no more. Aunt Tassie, tell your sister that I'm blocking her from now.
My wife just told her to get off.
Aunt Tassie, we trying to have adult conversations. We can't talk like this with you around.
Boy, we all kids when our parents around, ain't we?
It's terrible. I can't. Hey, I'm gonna tell you a quick story about my aunt, man. One day I made a post, man, and I said something about I want to eat some tacos, and she got on me. She said, "I know what that means," and then she told me what it meant. I was embarrassed, man.
You taco eating fool.
Yeah, I was embarrassed, man. I was like, "Are you kidding me? What are you, now, Tassie? Why do you know that?"
Oh, you said, "Mama." Oh, man,
your mama, man.
What about an entertainer?
Why does she know that?
Entertainer. What about an adult entertainer?
Okay,
yeah,
here we go.
Let's do that one.
Can y'all date an adult entertainer?
I'm gonna say hell no.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, hell no.
Man, you crazy.
As long as she's not in, as long as she's still not in the business.
No, she's what?
Not in the business anymore.
Why not?
Nah, why she currently in the business?
No.
She currently in the business.
No, you go get with Lex Steele, then come back home. No, I don't want you no more.
Can you date one?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm trying, boy, Pinky.
But can you be serious with him? Can you want to settle down with a person like that?
I mean, I guess.
It's like a small, tiny percentage of men that maybe, they like, yeah, I can deal with it.
No, we're going to have to move to Nebraska to a town where nobody know nobody.
Yeah.
Why? What is it that she? Why? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of being judged?
That's going to the manhood. Talking about what you're afraid of. It ain't being afraid of it. It's not being afraid. It's embarrassing. I think like you wouldn't want your daughter to be in the entertainment business like that, right?
That's different. That's my daughter now. We ain't having.
But now we talking about your wife though. Why is that different?
And as a man, like male ego wise, me and you walking, going to the grocery store, somebody be like, yeah, look at, that's her right there. And you be like, I'm gonna have to whoop some ass today.
And then with the phone, the way we could just pull up on the phone, they could pull up the video with her right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they all drooping over your wife while y'all eating steak and potatoes at the table. And you trying to figure out why they giving her the look. No,
I mean, but look, check this out, y'all. Look at this, Jerron. I see. I'm gonna add you in 1 second, bro.
Because you talking about in the porn industry, or you talking about like a dancer?
Whoop. Pinky. Look at Pinky. Are you kidding me? Who can't marry Pinky?
Me?
She might be a beautiful, well-rounded woman, bro.
No.
Come on, man. Huh? You couldn't marry Pinky? Well, you know what? Your wife in the house. Your girl in the house. I get it.
Man,
I get
my
it.
wife real, man.
I get it. I understand. I'm not gonna do that to y'all, but you know. But
I can kick it with her.
Look at
I was about to tell you put that one up.
But y'all doing it for free.
The ones that's doing it for free that you don't know. She's saying you dating people that's probably doing the same thing. I guess the difference is the ones that are doing it to get paid. You can pull the video up and like your boys will be like, hey, yeah.
Right. Look, I don't want to take up too much time. You can boot me off. I just want to make a quick comment. I ain't feel like typing it.
No, we listening.
I know someone that was in a woman. You know the one I told you yesterday that did the, what was it? The only
fan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that has happened to her where she's upfront with people. She'll say, look, I've done this, I've danced, I do this. Like people know upfront and they think they can handle it, but then they can go places and do things and guys recognize her, and then the guys can't handle it and then takes it out on her.
I'm a different breed, bro. I'm a different breed.
They knew upfront that this was her life at when they knew that. But then when they're faced with it and it's in their face, they can't handle it, and then they want to get mad at her and blame her and act like she did something wrong when she was honest from the get-go.
So that some dudes are weak, man. They want what's good, but they can't handle it. They shouldn't have that. I mean, that's
are not handling that, Disco.
Are you kidding me? I'm not. Are you kidding me?
For a minute.
Because I don't think you want to be with no porn star.
Why not?
He'll take it for a minute, but then after that, he's gonna be like, "Look, I'm tired of this."
I know. You know who I would be with? Now, if
don't do it.
Man, come on, man.
Look, both of y'all bopping on each end of the screen. You up here, look at you down here, y'all just bopping. I couldn't see you in the middle because it was blocked with the twerking.
Like I said, I can kick it with her, but that can't be my wife.
There you go. Yeah, you kick it with her because let's be honest, right?
Go ahead.
If most men will be able to I could do it because they want to get in them draws. Right. After you've been in them draws for a few times, you start catching some feelings, and then you realize 60 other dudes been up in there the last 2 years. There's gonna be some issues.
But how about this?
And you're gonna be talking about dudes that range from here to here. And if you ain't in that range, you're gonna have some issues with your mind.
But Jabron, hold on, bro. How about this? We don't know. Let's say we just meet her and she wasn't an entertainer or none of that.
Sure.
We don't know who she's been with the past 20 years.
That's very true.
What's the difference? The only difference is That's it.
Nah, the difference is it's public information versus
public information. Yeah.
That means your boys can pull it up, your pastor can pull it up, anybody can pull it up, and they can rerun that.
Look, I'm worried about videos being brought up on me. I know some wild shit 20 years ago.
I don't understand. So what if somebody else knows? Why are you worried about that?
We're not talking about one or two people.
Go ahead, Snooki. Go ahead, Snooki.
Right, he's not talking about the average person. This is an adult entertainer that is known. People know this person. You get with Pinky, no matter where you go,
somebody
gonna know her. And not just the men, women gonna know her. Everybody gonna know her.
Brandon, I'm liking Brandon. Brandon said men will rent a rental car, but
oh my God, somebody done put my mother in here. Oh my. Oh no, she got to go.
And Jesus wept.
But on the real, man, you're not raising your mentality and your education level is not going to be where you want to be with a porn star. You're going to want somebody a little bit more wholesome than that, and they could be a porn star in your bedroom, but not out in public.
Right, but they're human beings, man. It's a job. Why are we down in that profession?
Nah, man, that ain't the kind of
job.
Oh
no, not down in it. We're not down in our profession at all.
Would you trust her? Would you trust her when you're away from home? Would you trust her? How do you know she
do you trust your man? How many women right now are married and they're not porn stars and they still doing things? Come on, man. I got a whole list. You want to see them? I got a whole list.
On some real stuff though, like as a man, it's not even about trust. It's about the confrontations you're gonna have to deal with on a daily basis.
All the time. All the time.
You know what? Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. I wish I could remember her name, man. But my cousin got married, and Snooki, was you there? I don't know. I don't want to say the name, but our cousin got married, and a whole full-fledged porn star was there. One of the dudes that was on the husband's the groomsman, he was dating her. She was there. Wasn't nobody disrespecting her
that day.
It was all respect. It wasn't none of that.
You
man.
don't even know what they said, what they was talking about in the bathroom or texting people.
Right. So who cares about what people say behind their back, man? Who worries about that?
Yo, I don't care about what nobody say, but when you step to me and be like, "Oh yeah," then we got a problem. I got to do that 30 times. It's too much.
But that's a whole different setting too. You're at a family function. This is not just your everyday life. You going out and about, being around your friends and things like that. This is a.
Because you're gonna have to DM me, man. I need to know who that was.
Yeah, you wasn't there. You was there, Snooki, wasn't you? Bad joke, man.
Man, you drinking at the bar?
yeah, that one. Yeah, she was there.
Oh man, I need to know who that was, man.
Yeah, man. And the funny thing is, a couple of days later, I saw on Instagram. I was like, oh. But
you went to go look her up.
Disco, make sure you send me that info too.
she's very well known in that industry. Don't ask me how, because somebody told me. Somebody had to tell me who she was while we was there. I was like, oh, for real? Like, yeah, that's her. I'm like, whoa. But nobody. She carried herself very well. She carried herself professional. She was dressed nice. She spoke very well. You know what I mean? These people have lives, man. These people are real people. Why y'all down in these people, man?
Well, let me ask you
this.
What
they do for work.
What adult industry was she in? Was she a dancer? Was she in
porn?
Movies?
Okay. No, she's on porn.
Yeah. Porn, all the way.
No, I think most of us can deal with a dancer because, you know, they can get out that lifestyle if you provide the things that you need to provide. It's that porn lifestyle that, I can't do it.
Well, most women don't go on decades into pornography. It's usually 5 years max, usually, but those 5 years are on the internet forever, right? Yeah. So we're not dogging the performer. Okay. That's not the concern. The concern is, can you handle the stress that comes with it that society will put on you? When I say society, I'm talking about other men.
I don't care about society. I ain't realized that
other
yet.
men.
That's what I'm posting you through the screen. You hit the nail on it. That's the question.
Thank you. I don't care.
So what if these guys are disrespecting this woman and she don't like how they talking? You're gonna have to say something to these guys. Like,
absolutely.
But that could be with the regular bad chick that walks down the street every day.
That's true too.
That's right, regular female.
You're right, but it's gonna be a lot more with this porn star because you're gonna always. She be like, well, babe, why are you like letting them say all this stuff to me? Some men were supposed to be with dad. You was a porn star before, like all you know. So it's gonna be
for a whole bunch of problems to be with a porn star.
It is, and then you're gonna be like, dang, I gotta beat this dude up.
It's unfortunate.
Halima says so.
She could be done with that. It could be a good person, and it's unfortunate. But like G-Man said, it's gonna follow because it's out there. She could be done, and Pinky could stop doing porn. I know she stopped at one point, said she got saved and all kinds of shit, and then went back to it. But Pinky could be done forever.
Did somebody say Pinky?
With her, it's not going. It's gonna always unfortunately follow.
Did somebody say Pinky? Halima says, so if it's your daughter, then what? Halima, I ain't got a kid, so I ain't got to worry about that. So we good. I can't answer that because I don't have kids. Now,
it's unfortunate, but the male ego is a real thing. Unfortunately, and it is what it is.
Yeah, that male ego is real.
Mike says men and women will forever be held to different standards. Rather than try and force the other to adhere to our beliefs, find someone who thinks like you. There it is. That ultimately, that's it, man. Find that person will make you happy, man. Find someone that thinks like you. Because there's somebody out here. Huh?
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
Somebody out there is would date a porn star or date a stripper. They ain't got. Now let me ask you this: can y'all females? Can y'all date a male Can y'all date a male person that's in the industry? How about that?
I don't want no Dylan.
Huh?
I don't want any Dylan.
No.
Why not?
He could be all of that. No.
No, Michelle. Why not?
No.
Why not?
No.
What are you worried about? If he's loving, he's caring, he's the man that you want. That you
just like y'all have egos, we as women have Don't be
Yeah, we talking about let's go the other route. What did the male porn star? Could you do that, Michelle?
But we're saying no. Like he was saying, yeah, I could do it. It's not a problem. I'm being honest. No.
Look, a woman. Generally, a woman don't even like her man talking to another woman just to say hello. So to date a porn star, that shit is gonna be like, what? Who you looking at like that? ain't gonna happen. The women not.
I don't want the community piece. Why that man got?
I'm with you, honey. I'm with you.
That's not even the question we should ask these women, man. Because
that's crazy.
No woman want they man telling them no guts or no other woman.
I tell you what,
right?
That man probably, hey Snooki, that man probably doing it right now and ain't getting paid for it. How about that? Their man is probably doing it right now and ain't getting paid for it.
Oh, they're getting paid. It's just different kind of payment.
Come on, man.
But at the end of the day, it's like this. We don't know who we getting, right? When we date and when we marry, right? But if you got video evidence, it's a different story. if my grandma can pull that up on the internet right now, we got a problem.
Look at Brandon. Look at Brandon. Look at Brandon.
Brandon says women already steal each other's men as it is. They wouldn't want the stress of sharing a male porn star.
God damn.
I see Mike says, why would a man invest in used goods? Hey man, we buy used cars.
I still drive a used car.
We buy used cars, bro. Come on, bro. Okay, what if they don't want to get out? Jamie says, what if they don't want to get out of that lifestyle but still want love? I mean, all the adult entertainers in the world aren't single. Somebody loving them. Absolutely right. Somebody with them.
Oh, usually somebody that's already in that.
Yeah, but a lot of them married to each other.
That's
don't
right.
ask me how I know that. But a lot of them are married to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have heard that.
So that means that somebody phone. What are y'all talking about?
It's somebody for everybody.
That was terrible, man.
It's someone for everyone, but also keep in mind, pornography is a very unique culture within, right?
Uh-huh.
So they kind of already understand the stresses they actually really go through because we don't see the stresses. Mm-hmm. We just see that nut, right? So they understand the stress of that lifestyle, wanting to have a family in that lifestyle, and that's why you see a lot of these porn stars marrying each other, or directors marrying the stars, or whatever the case may be, because they have that commonality.
That's a lot of lifestyles, though. The law enforcement lifestyles, man. You see, you find a lot of law enforcement officers marrying each other. The people that work for Metro, a lot of them mess with each other. I think that's just because that's who you're around all the time.
Yeah, that's true too.
You know, that's who you're around all the time, so that's who you see constantly.
I think that's part of it, but I think what you said, that particular lifestyle, yeah, you're around each other, but it has to be a certain understanding. And
yeah, like Elle Journey said in the comments, she said swingers, but most swingers, I believe, because I don't know personally, but most of them aren't on video.
I know a lot of swingers, and they are not on video.
But I don't understand. Why does it make a difference if they're on video? I don't understand.
Just stop.
What? No. What difference does it make, bro?
Hey, cuz you don't want a video going all over the world with you digging in your nose, would you?
That's different, man.
No, it's not. It's the same thing. It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
So if your woman is on video screwing all these other different dudes, how you feel proud walking down the street with them?
Disco, we're waiting for your answer.
Hey, Lex, go get a drink, Lex. I'm about to kick y'all off, man. We got to get a couple more people in here before we.
Hey, cuz, love you, man.
Right.
You take care of yourself.
Love you too, Thank you. All right, bro. Let's get a couple more people in here before we got. Bye, Michelle. Love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Let's get a couple more people in here, y'all, before we got to go. We're going to get out of here in about 5 minutes, man. What would you like to say? Click the link. The link is at the top of the page. Oh, here we go. Nikki back. Why did I know she was coming back? Come on, y'all. We got room for two more right now.
She want to talk about porno stars.
Go ahead, Nikki. What you got to say?
Oh no, I wouldn't date a porn star, and I agree with all of the above.
Why not?
Like just like you just said, it's nasty. Why would I want to be dating a man who's been screwed about 500,000 women or something? That's just nasty.
So with the dude that you met down the street at the bar or whatever, you don't know what he did. What's the difference? The only difference is one is on camera, one ain't. That's the only difference.
I don't think he would have screwed about 500,000 women. But
how about this? Could you date an NBA player?
An NBA player?
Yes.
Probably not.
Why not? It took entirely too long to answer that, but why not?
I would date him probably just for the money.
Shoot. Well, you honest. Okay, she's honest. Damn.
Shoot.
Okay.
I mean, but no, because I know of the reputation they have and the lifestyle they have, and they screw around with a lot of women. You know, no.
At least the porno star, you know, he got skills.
Yeah, you already know their skills. Wow.
No.
Okay.
You ain't got to worry about it. You can see it on the video, and you're like, okay, at least he can handle this stuff. So
but see, no, the man. See, if you're talking about how the opposite, a man's ego, he couldn't handle that, knowing that his woman was a porn star, or it still is, or a stripper, and everybody, she goes out, there's Cinnamon. Hey, how you doing? You know, like a man's not going to take that. But so, come on.
The porno videos act as a resume. That's what it is.
No.
Lex, could you date an NFL, an NBA player, somebody limelight, somebody a superstar? But damn, excuse me, you have?
Oh,
my bad.
NFL and NBA.
Oh, go ahead.
Who are you?
Anyone
who are you?
Y'all ain't see me over here being quiet. I ain't trying.
Who are you? Okay, so I know damn well they've been with more than just you, and you know it before you was with them.
It's the money.
I had fun.
No, okay. We're gonna leave you alone. We ain't gonna mess with you. Where your cheerleaders at? Back her up, y'all. Y'all been saying
I had fun.
You had fun. Oh, you had fun. Okay.
I had fun.
Okay. We're gonna leave you alone, Lex. All right. You're a very wholesome young lady, a very beautiful queen. So we're not gonna bother you tonight.
She got real quiet over there.
Yeah, she got awfully quiet.
I'm over here talking.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave you alone.
I had fun. But I also had to say, all right, is this someone I want to take serious or not? And if it was something that I need to take seriously, then we talked about it, So
okay.
And I'm single now. So apparently it didn't work.
Why do you think it didn't work?
Yeah.
I mean, because some people like that limelight. They like that dealing with different women and they ain't ready. A lot of those celebrities do. More than likely, if they ain't with them shooting in the gym, they ain't wifing these women up. They having fun. And I keep it real with myself.
That's
so
true.
I know, and then you have some women that's okay with it. You have some women and they marry the ones that are okay with it.
And they're gold diggers.
That's not me. Yeah, I don't share.
Exactly. I don't like sharing.
So we sharing, y'all done been with 50 different men, but now all of a sudden y'all want to be all
I have not been with no 50 different men.
I ain't been with no 50 different men.
Lord.
When I'm with you, so, but I have fun. I mean, I have fun. Hey, he did what he did when I wasn't around, so why not have fun off of his dime? Shoot.
Off of his, whoa, why not have fun off of his dime?
That's right.
Why not?
Hey, Brandon, you hear this?
He got the bag. Sure. Why not?
Yeah, where the hell is Brandon?
Brandon, did you hear this? You had fun over his dime. So that's
drunk.
Brandon.
There you go. I knew he
Women adjust their rules for NBA players and NFL players, then want me to pay full price. Right, dude.
Step your game up, Brandon. You best
That's not wrong.
Right. Tell the truth. So you would switch your morals and your values for a guy that's making $10 million a year. And
I did not switch up my morals because
you just said he had the money, y'all was having fun. You just said that.
I didn't switch up my morals or my values. We were dating. So I mean, he ain't put no ring on my finger.
Why didn't you give a man a chance? Did you give him a chance?
I knew that's not where he was going because he liked that lifestyle.
So let me ask you this. Was they in the league before you started dating? Yes or no?
No, they were already in the league.
They were already in the league when you started dating. So they had a name at that point. So you knew who you were dealing with at this point. My case closed, bro. My case closed, bro.
But I ain't trying to, I wasn't in the business of trying to change him, you know.
So why were you there? Why were you there?
I saw him like the world saw him, right? Before we started dating. I saw him like the world saw him. So I'm the type of person, I don't judge a book by its cover. So when he approached me, when I started dating him, then I was like, okay, yeah, he really is that dude that just like to have fun, like to date different women, etc. So, you know, it was I was having fun, but I knew I couldn't be serious with him. I was dating.
My man Rivio. Yeah, right. She got. How long were y'all dating?
What's your time with a regular nigga?
We are actually friends now. We dated for probably about 6 months, if that. But we're friends now. So I can call him now and be like, yo, where the jet at? Get me up out of here. You know? But,
so Vivio says, so why waste your time? You wouldn't waste your time with a regular dude.
Who said I was wasting my time?
I know, exactly.
She got paid. Hey, Rivio, weren't you listening?
It wasn't a waste.
No, it wasn't a waste. Let me tell you why it wasn't a waste. Let me tell you why it wasn't a waste. Let me tell you why it wasn't a waste. Lexi ain't stupid. So although he was in this limelight and he had millions of dollars or etc., I learned from him, and he also helped me out with my career. So I got something out of it. It wasn't just buying me meals and flying me out and buying me nice things. Right. I got something out of the deal. So I don't
barter system.
I date with a purpose. I told y'all I date with a purpose.
There you go. That's right.
I date with a purpose.
Nasia says, I've been with a dude who told me he'd been with over 200 women. I was stunned, but we were together for 4 years.
Right. He got a hell of a resume.
Exactly.
Ooh. That's kind of nasty.
What's nasty? What's nasty? What's nasty about it?
That's like, who was that? Was it Magic Johnson? Somebody? No, somebody.
No, Wilt Chamberlain.
Yes, him. Oh, how many? 2,000 or something ridiculous?
No, like 20,000.
Like 10,000.
Okay, 20,000. Okay, yeah. See, that's ridiculous.
How is that ridiculous?
How
that
can you be with that many people? Oh Lord, see, that's nasty. So you in and out the door.
This is what I always default to, even though I am AKA the voice of reason. I'm saying you don't know what you're getting, no matter how nice they are. You never know. The difference is if your shit is on video, my mama can pull that shit up, and now we got a problem. If I respect my mama, if I don't give a damn about nobody in my family, my friends, nobody else, then sure, let's go ahead. It is what it is. But that's not how the world works most of the time. And then there are people that accept it, and that's cool. But that percentage is really small. Like there ain't that many men that's like, yeah, my girl a porno star. I know you see her get hit up 1,000 times.
It wasn't a waste. His bag was long.
This comment right here, I left this comment up for a purpose. It wasn't a waste. His bag was long. Tell him, cousin, dating with the purpose. So you know what? You just answered my question, bro. That's what y'all care about. That damn money. If a man ain't got the money, he ain't got a chance.
Well, I mean, I don't want to hear.
I
you don't want to date with. You don't want to be with someone.
We ain't listening to that today. My man Brandon says, I ain't listening to that. My man Brandon says they give up the cheeks when those pockets speak. Absolutely. Absolutely, B. That's absolutely, B. They give up the cheeks when the pockets speak, man. Ain't no regular dude like me got a chance, bro. It's simple as that.
You
know what, Lexi? We're gonna put that on YouTube. Because I've said it before and I say it again. We can't win. Good guys don't win, bro. We don't win. We always finish last. If you ain't got some bread, you're done. You're done. It's as simple as that. You're done. What, Lex? What?
If y'all want some ass, do y'all think what do we get? If y'all want tail, cheeks,
we want relationships, man. We want to be loved, man. We want to be cared about. We want to be thought about. We want to be talked to. Don't come to us just because I gotta fly you somewhere. That's crazy.
I didn't come to you. He came to me. I ain't come to you.
Well,
I ain't come to him.
You could have said no. You could have said no. You could have said no.
Why would I say no? If I was attracted to him, why would I say no?
Were you attracted to him or that bank account?
I was attracted to him. Money don't move me.
6 months though? What happened?
Money don't move me.
What happened?
I moved on.
Why?
Because I already learned what I need to learn. He wasn't trying to be serious, so.
But you knew who he was before that. You know who he was.
Again,
wait. Why do you have a problem with some women who want to date somebody with a little bit of money? People don't want to struggle. That's like if a guy would if you're struggling, would it do you any justice to date a woman who doesn't have a job?
If I'm struggling, I shouldn't be dating in the first damn place.
Okay,
but this,
talking about
this goes back to
system.
This goes back to what I was saying about why do y'all need my credit score? Just because I got money don't mean I'm gonna spend it on you.
Well, okay, no, that's true, but
I'm listening. Come on, nigga, let's get it. Y'all don't warm me up. I was trying to get off the air. But we here. Let's go.
Derek, what are you saying?
What'd you say, Derek?
I'm just saying we're not talking about her necessary, and I'm going to speak for you, Lex. It's not about whether she was chasing somebody that had money. It was about, at the time, it was fun, and he just happened to have money, and whatever happened. It's the barter system. I got $3.
Right.
You got a
I got $3. I didn't know who he was until we went out, and I was like, why is everybody coming up to him? And
but you said you knew who he was earlier. You just said you knew who he was.
What I'm saying is, I did not, when he first initially talked to me or asked me for my number, I did not know who he was until I looked him up and said, because I wanted to know why everybody kept coming up to him. I'm like, all right, who is this dude? This is questionable. So after he walked me to my car, and I saw what he was driving. He was driving a nice car.
What was he driving?
It was a Bentley.
Okay.
And I said, okay, he is someone. And I wanted to know who he was. And he was like, yo, I played with such and such and such. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then that's when I'm like, all right, this is this dude. Why is he interested in me? In a sense of, this ain't gonna last. I'm only gonna be a fun time, or I'm gonna have fun with him. This can be something serious. Like I already knew when I found out who he was.
And here comes Brandon again. But that's reality. My point is that I'm not gonna date a man who's struggling. Like Lex said, I'm dating with a purpose. I'm at a point in my life where I'm an empty nester. I can get up and go. I'm not trying to date and start over. And I understand if I'm with somebody and he's struggling, I'm there to help him out. But I am not trying to be with somebody who is struggling or starting over or something and at the beginning of the game.
Why not?
So,
what? That's literally where I am right now in my life. I am literally starting over. Well, trying to anyway. I'm trying to move my field, switch from where I am. I've been with what I'm doing for a while now.
Okay, well, no, you're ambitious. You're trying to do something. If somebody is just sitting on his butt, not doing anything and looking for a sugar mama, okay, I'm not the one. But that person he has to be ambitious. He has to have goals, and he just can't be sitting on his butt. So it's fine. You want to switch careers, but I'm saying if somebody who's struggling, who's not doing anything with his life, robbing Peter to pay Paul, how are you going to take us out to dinner once in a while or something? But
you pay for it.
I can. I paid for it. I paid for it before, and like I said, I've been in a relationship where I had to pay for more than half the dates or a lot of the dates. I mean, I don't know the number, but I paid for a lot, and I didn't mind because I know
with a Gucci bag in your hand.
Because I know that your finances change, and the important thing is the character and the heart and the morals and values of that man. But if he's just a lazy ass and don't want to do anything, he's not ambitious, I ain't got nothing for you.
Okay, so that's a big difference between dating someone who's broke with potential versus someone who got paper and can take care of you, right? So I guess to reword the question would be, would you date a broke ass dude who had potential in your stage of life?
That's a great question.
The answer is no.
Great question. Could you date somebody that's broke but has potential? In other words, could you date a disco? I got a lot of potential.
The answer is no. I'm gonna answer for her. The answer is no. At this stage, the answer is no.
No, I want to hear it from her mouth. I'm just curious, and then I'm gonna give you my story.
It would depend on what that potential is, and I would have to look at the situation.
Oh, that's
okay.
I would have to look at the situation.
Hold on, Lex. Could you date a guy?
Yeah, welcome back, Lex. Lex was like, I ain't got nothing to add to this.
Can you date a guy with potential, a broke dude with potential?
Yes, and I have, and we had this discussion weeks ago. He ended up making $500,000 after me dealing with him and building him up. So yeah, I have.
Okay. Go ahead, Jabron.
But because he ain't always stayed broke.
Right.
Okay, fair enough. So when I was dating this young lady who is now my wife many years later, I was so broke I couldn't rub two nickels together to make a dime.
Okay.
Okay. And all I had was potential. That was it. Now I'm not at $500,000. I'm not making $500,000 a year. But I don't want to disclose on Facebook how much I'm making, but I'm definitely rubbing more than nickels together. So some people would take a look at it as when it comes to finances, okay, that you should date someone who's evenly yoked, okay, and they'll pull that from the Bible and use that as a scripture to back that up. Luckily for me, my wife didn't look for someone who's evenly yoked because she was making well above what I was making at the time we were dating. I think everybody dates with a purpose. And what you have to find out in the very beginning of that dating stage is what is your purpose before you start wasting your time, or at least for men, before we start wasting our paper and our time. And I think that's a very fair, I can't blame any woman who says, I don't want to date a broke guy if I'm in this part of my life. And sometimes you have to ask a little deeper. Are you referring someone being broke in their heart? Are they broken in their wallet? Are they broken in spirit? Or are they broken in potential?
Right.
Because I sure in the hell wouldn't date no woman who's sitting on her ass ain't doing a damn thing.
Right. That's what I said. You got to look at the situation. Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Brandon says women used to date for potential, but because they are strong, quote unquote strong today, they get their men from the finish line now. They do though.
Would y'all date broke women?
Huh?
Would you date a broke woman?
Man,
she got potential, absolutely.
She got potential. I'm gonna help push her pins. I'm gonna help get her to the finish.
What if she don't? What if she like her?
I can't date. I can't date nobody with no potential.
I just want to stay home and my man work for me. You bring home the bacon. How about that?
Is she cooking the bacon?
Maybe sometimes.
No, it ain't no maybe. If I'm bringing home the bacon, she cooking it.
Okay, so that's the kind of woman. Okay, so you wouldn't marry that type of woman or even date that type of woman.
Nah, because if we take it biblically, right? I gotta find my rib. Right. Right.
Exactly.
So if I'm bringing home bacon and ain't being cooked, you ain't just gonna sit on your ass all day long.
Right. Okay. That's right.
If she doesn't have ambition, man. No, she got the straps for something. She got
so
one more.
Why should we feel different?
Same thing.
She ain't got to have no money. That's what I'm saying. But she got to want more. Ask me to help you. Or if I tell you if I'm gonna set something up to help you chase your dreams, then go do that. But if you're going to sit there and say, "Nah, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that," I don't care if you got $10 million. I can't do nothing with you.
Exactly.
Because I'm a hustler by nature, man. I'm a grinder.
If she got $10 million, that might be a different game.
Can you see that?
I can't do that. Money don't move me, bro. I can't do that with it.
What does it say? Sexy hustle. There you go.
Sexy hustle. That's what I'm talking about.
Got my hustle on.
Man, y'all talking about biblical stuff, man. I just turned wine into water, man.
Hey, so if she can't just be online twerking all day, you know what I'm saying? She got to have some ambition.
Really?
Did somebody say twerk?
So for every time you play that,
I'm sorry. I had to get that in. Hey, look, they asked about y'all scriptures, man. So you're looking for a girl that can make a keto cheesecake. If she can learn,
he's not looking for potential. That's how this works right now. Like,
say that again.
It's just that's not the way this works. 30, 25 potential. 45, nah. That's just my opinion, though. That's my 25 cents.
Lumbi says, I hope I pronounced it right. Did I pronounce it right? Lumbi? I'm gonna say Lumbi. I'm assuming that's what it is. You can waste a lot of time with one's potential and they never reach their potential. People fall in love with someone's potential, then end up settling. selling. I agree, but are you helping this person? Are you helping this person move, man? Are you helping them move forward? No, can you see the light at the end of the tunnel? Are you helping keeping them focused? Granted, this person should already have that.
Right.
But somebody, if you're going to fall in love with someone's potential, why not help them reach that potential? That's my whole point of it.
Well, just go.
Play that video. I told her to find something else.
I say it again, Lex.
I'm talking to Michelle. I told her. She said, "Please find another video." Thank you. I told her, Michelle.
Yeah.
Hell no, I'm not finding another video. All right, I'm gonna find a Pinky video. Go ahead.
Okay.
Look, it's okay to be attracted to someone's ambition and is attracted to their potential, but that's what you're not supposed to fall in love with. Supposed to fall in love with someone's their personality, their heart. So if you fall in love with potential, then you place your emotions in that wrong aspect of that person. Period. Because potential can always change direction. Potential can go up, can go down, left, right. Generally with people, okay, people's hearts generally do not change unless there's something traumatic that happens.
Right.
Where something is learned from, right?
Okay. Exactly.
Now, people do change over time. You know, I am definitely a different person than 20 years ago. I hope everyone that's listening tonight is a different person than they were 20 years ago.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yes, I am.
But when you're talking about falling in love with somebody, okay, in the traditional terminology where people use in love mean, falling in love with potential, you're not falling in love with the person.
I got you. I definitely got you.
Yeah.
Lumbi says feelings can mislead as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I got you.
No doubt.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get out of here, man. We've been on in 2 hours.
Wow.
That's
I'm hungry. My alcohol.
I know my co-hosts are mad at me right now, but it's all good.
Ain't nobody mad. I ain't mad. I got my water now. I'm good.
So this is what we're gonna do. As we did last night, y'all did this. Y'all made this topic tonight. Is a beautiful topic. Amazing. I appreciate y'all. So put in the comments right now what y'all want to talk about tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it. Y'all chose this last night. Tomorrow we're gonna come back. Oh, I'll be coming back tomorrow. Lex, are you available tomorrow?
I'm available tomorrow.
Dirk, you available?
Yeah, I'll make my show like 30 minutes instead of an hour, so I'll be here.
My bad, dog. I ain't mean to,
Now you good. You good.
Thank you, Yaz. I appreciate all of you guys. Hey, what are y'all first time viewer? I love. Hey, Nomi, welcome, love. We thank you.
Welcome, first time viewer.
This is what we do.
A lot of first time viewers.
There's a lot of first time viewers. Hey, man, y'all reached 102 tonight. Damn, y'all showing off. Okay. Hey, look.
The hell out of this.
Hey, what I need is, right now, what do y'all want to talk about tomorrow? We're gonna talk about. We don't duck any wreck, man. We don't duck no wreck over here. We don't shy away from it. Only thing I'm not talking about is politics. All right.
Right.
Politics. We're not talking about that. But other than that,
wear my hat.
Oh God.
What is your hat?
Dump truck.
Oh.
I ain't talking about.
I can turn it around.
Yeah, you good.
I can
Mike,
take it off.
Tomorrow's topic, I don't know. Put it in the comments what you want to talk about, and I'm gonna post it tomorrow. What we're
trying to find a topic.
Yeah, we're looking for a topic right now. This is what we do. This is the show that you guys control, man. We allow you guys to talk. We allow you guys to be a part of it. We allow you to pick the content, man. A lot of people not doing that for you. It's all you right here. What you want to talk about, Nikki? What you want to talk about tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know yet. I don't know.
Lex,
I'm thinking about it.
Hey, I'm just down for whatever.
I ain't the right person to ask right now because
Jabron, what you want to talk about tomorrow?
Man, I'm a geek. I talk about science. So how to prevent from getting corona.
Stay your ass in the house. There it is. It's that easy.
There you go.
It's that easy. How far are you willing to go for your partner in the bedroom?
Oh,
bedroom shenanigans. Huh? Bedroom shenanigans. Okay, we talking about so much I forgot what we had to talk about.
Just put it up, and we'll say yes or no.
Yeah, just put it up there.
Just put it up.
I know. Did we ever talk about, or did you ever have this topic about what is the reason why there's so many single men and women out here?
No, we haven't talked about that. But I'm pretty sure
specifically.
Not specifically. We talked around it, but I'm sure that can tie in with Teresa's. How far are you willing to go for your partner in the bedroom? Because some of them ain't willing to go too far. You know what I mean? Just boring, just lazy in it.
Yeah, it's around. Like Teresa's mind is in a certain place right now, I think.
Yeah, I wonder, Teresa, you need to go.
It's 11 o'clock. What y'all think?
Oh, wow.
I'm joking.
Oh no! It makes sure my mom and auntie not on. Yeah, I'm gonna block them tonight.
Oh my goodness!
I would block them. I can't believe that she told my mother to come in here, man. That's terrible. I like the how far you go. All right, we're gonna. Well, that's what we're gonna talk about then. We're gonna talk about pleasing your mate. How far are you willing to go? We kind of touched on that earlier.
Yeah, MGTOW. That's another good one too. Men going their own way. I know you don't know about that, Disco.
What the hell is that? MGTOW. What is that?
What is that?
It's called. They say they call it MGTOW. Men going their own way. That's like men now in like 2020. They're like, look, I'm my own man. I'm good. I don't really need all this crap. I'm going my own way. And if you rock with me, cool. If you don't, cool. I'm cool by myself.
Okay, I guess that goes with Brandon's question.
That's some new stuff.
Is marriage still necessary? Nope.
It was never necessary.
Okay. We got some good ones. Okay. So we're gonna rock out tomorrow, same time, y'all. 9 p.m. tomorrow. I appreciate it. Damn, it's 11 o'clock. Wow, we've been flowing.
Yeah, man.
Time flies when you have fun.
There's a lot of topics. Okay.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Oh, open relationships. Okay, we're gonna do all of it. We're gonna tie that. But open relationships.
Open relationships.
That's Nikki. Can you write these down again for me and send it to me?
Don't share.
Oh Lord, hold on. What was it? Would you say we don't share? I know, right? That's like a swinger. That's the same thing as a swinger. Open relationship.
Open relationships. And they got different words for that now. Polygamy, polymorph,
open swingers,
polyurethane, and all that.
It's called buy a lot of condoms.
There's a whole lot of polys going on there. I don't know, man.
So there was open relationships, and is marriage still necessary?
Yeah, is marriage still necessary? And how far are you willing to go in the bedroom?
MGTOW.
Yeah, MGT.
MG.
Men going their own way is the for it.
Yeah, men going their own way. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna start researching.
Yeah, look it up. It's all over the internet. It's crazy. Wow. It's where we at right now.
So how is that different from women going their own way? Women not trying to
because men typically are chasing you. Men going their own way means I'm the one that you need to chase. Like you stop. I don't have time.
That is what they're doing here in Texas because of the thirsty women that's ruining it for the traditional.
How are they ruining it? What do you mean? How are they ruining it?
Because they're thirsty. They're chasing after these men.
Texas?
That's right. Chase me, damn it. You telling me I'm not worth being chased?
There's more women. We talked about this before. There's more women generally across the board. But yeah, the men generally, I've heard this on my Facebook. And so I talked to majority of people back there in DMV. They said because the men don't have to do anything because the women are doing it. They sitting back. They're not chasing. They're not hunting. Because women are thirsty, they're coming after them.
No, they just know what they want. They ain't thirsty. They know what they want.
It's new. No, like I didn't hear of it until like that, maybe like the latter part of last year, and I was like, "The hell is that?" But it's like, as a man, that these men going their own way. They're like, "I'm the prize." Like what? Like so
absolutely. I'm a winner over here. Y'all better stop. Y'all don't recognize?
No, see, that's why you searching.
Oh, whoa!
We can talk. We can save that for later.
Wait a second. What was that?
Let's do this now. What do you mean? That's why I'm searching, Lex.
Come on, man. We can save that for the topic, man. Save that.
I'm hungry. That's the hunger pain talking.
We're gonna finish this tomorrow, bro. We're gonna finish this tomorrow.
I'm hangry.
I can't feel my elbows right now.
And we're gonna open up with that one, bro. We're gonna open. That's why I'm searching right now. Okay.
I'm just a little hangry.
That's okay.
Women are the gift to men.
Women are the gift to men? Are you kidding me? So we're not a gift to y'all?
God, what did the Bible say? God gave man the woman.
Right,
we are. So we were taking from the rib.
That's because he took the rib. He took our rib. That's what happened.
And they made it back to be part of you all, to help you all.
Right.
We're
gonna finish this tomorrow, man. Y'all might want to tune in tomorrow. I'm going off tomorrow. I ain't pulling no punches. Lex gonna need her cheerleaders. She's gonna need somebody to save her. Hey, cousin, you better come get her.
Therese,
you better come in here.
Snicker.
Yeah, she needs give her a snicker or something. Oh my God. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Hey, it's the T and Henny show. It's gonna be all Henny tomorrow. Ain't gonna be no tea. It's gonna be all Henny tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be all water to me tomorrow.
9 p.m. right back here on the same place, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Have a great night.